Okay, guys. So you're welcome back to today JAMB video class. So we are going to be diving into this year 2025 JAMB Physics past question and answer. As you can see, display on the screen now. This is 2025 JAMB Physics past question. So we are going to be reading this question and I'll drop the correct option immediately after 30 seconds of each question. I'll drop the correct option. Now, in case you need this past question or you need any of the past question or any of the JAMB past question of every subject for both commercial, so for both science subjects, math subject, and commercial subject, we have everything installed. If you need any subject, you can let me know in the comment section. By go to the comment section, give the list of the subject you need, so I will direct you how you can download it. Thank you, guys. So let's go to today reading class. We shall be reading physics past question 2025 physics JAMB past question, and we are going to be indicating the answer after 30 seconds. So we should move away from where you can get distracted so we can learn today together. We're going to be reading 2025 JAMB past question. Shall we? Are you ready? So if you're ready, let's go. Put yourself in silent mode, so stay away from people that can distract you. Pick the option, and after 30 seconds I'll drop the correct option. Are you ready to go? So let's go. The correct option to question 1, the correct answer to question 1 is option C. So let's move to question 2. The correct option to question 2 is option A. So let's move to question 3. The correct option to question 3 is option C. That is option C. So let's move to question 4. The correct option to question 4 is option A. So let's move to question 5. Let me try to zoom it out. The correct option to question 5 is option C. So let's move to question 6. The correct option to question 6 is option B. So let's move to question 7. The correct option to question 7 is option C. So let's move to question 8. The correct option to question 8 is option C. So let's move to question 9. The correct option to question 9 is option C. So let's move to question 10. The correct option to question 10 is option A. So let's move to question 11. The correct option to question 11 is option A. So let's move to question 12. The correct option to question 12 is option A. So let's move to question 13. The correct option to question 13 is option B. So let's move to question 14. The correct option to question 14 is option B. So let's move to question 15. So let's complete the question here. So these are the options. This is complete option. The correct option to question 15 is option B. So let's move to question 16. The correct option to question 16 is option B. So let's move to question 17. The correct option to question 17 is option B. So let's move to question 18. The correct option to question 17, question 18 rather, that is, let me share with you very well. Okay, I think option is not just completed there. Okay. The correct option to question 18 is option B. So let's move to question 19. The correct option to question 19 is option B. So let's move to question 20. The correct option to question 20 is option A. Okay, let's move to question 21. The correct option to question 21 is option B. So let's move to question 22. The correct option to question 22 is option B. So let's move to question 23. The correct option to question 23 is option B. So let's move to question 24. The correct option to question 24 is option C. So let's move to question 25. Let me share with you the remaining options. The correct option to question 25 is option C. That's option C. So let's move to question 26. The correct option to question 26 is option D. So let's move to question 27. Correct option to question 27 is option B. So let's move to question 28. The correct option to question 28 is option B. Let's go question 29. The correct option to question 29 is option A. Let's move to question 30. The correct option to question 30 is option A. So let's move to question 31. The correct option to question 31 is option D. So let's move to question 32. The correct option to question 32 is option A. So let's move to question 33. The correct option to question 33 is option A. So it's option A. This penny cannot fish there. It's option A. So let's move to question 34. The correct option to question 34 is option B. So let's move to question 35. The correct option to question 35 is option B. So let's move to question 36. The correct option to question 36 is option C. So let's move to question 37. The correct option to question 37 is option D. So let's move to question 38. The correct option to question 38 is option C. So let's move to question 39. The correct option to question 39 is option C. is option C. So let's move to question 40. The correct option to question 40 is option A. Is option A. So that comes to the end of this Physics 2025 JAMB past question and answer. So we have the explanative answer here. As you can see, we have the explanative answer here. Everything is well stored step by step. You can see the explanative exam is all here in this PDF I have with me here that I display with you. So in case you need this past question or you need past question of any subject like science past question, arts past question, and commercial past question, we have every past question in store, updated past question. So in our next class we'll be going to the reading class for the 2000, and these are the solution of the 2025 past question. You can see it is well explained. So if you need this past question, you can let me know in the comment section. Give the list of the subjects you need. So the next class we will move to the 2024. Okay, we move to 2024 JAMB past question, physics JAMB past question. That's be our next class. So next time to be 2023 till we finish all the years past question. Click on follow button if you need any past question. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you guys for joining us for today reading class. We shall meet in the next class for another interesting reading class like this. Bye for now.